Okay. So this temple name is called Hazara Rama Temple. Hazara, that word having two meaning. One is Hazara means 1000. Here on the temple wall, they carving thousands of Rama panels. 1, 2, 3. In 3 rows, they carving thousands of Rama panels.
Wow.
So that's the reason it was called Hazara Rama Temple. But another meaning, Hazara means like a courtyard. Every house is having courtyard, no? Even this temple also built in the palace courtyard. So that's the reason it was called Hazara Rama Temple. But there is just local name, that is not a original name of the temple. Originally the temple name is called Sri Ramachandra Temple. This is one of the Rama temple built in the 15th century during the time of first Devaraya ruling period. The temple was built here. And in the 16th century, King Krishna Devaraya, he added 2 different mantapas inside the temple complex. You see this big open pillar mantap, this big mantap, and that holy fire mantap. These 2 structures are later addition. These are in the 16th century. And you know, this temple only for the royal people, not for the common people. Because that temple built in the palace courtyard, the common people are not allowed to inside the temple. Only the royal people are entering inside the temple. And what are the importance of this temple? You can see the temple wall, they carving full of Ramayana story. 1, 2, 3. In 3 rows, they carving Ramayana story. And the people going 3 rounds like clockwise, then they're understanding all the Ramayana story on this temple. So that is the story they're carving here.
Right.
So this is like a book.
Yeah.
The storybook of.
In this temple, it's like a 2 different Ramayana stories are here. This is the Valmiki Ramayana. The first scholar, because they wrote that Ramayana story, Valmiki. So that Ramayana story was here. On that wall also there is a Ramayana story. That is the Kamba Ramayana. Like a Kamba Rishi, he was a great scholar. He also wrote the Ramayana story. In India, we have so many scholars they wrote the Ramayana story. Like a Valmiki Ramayana, Jaina Ramayana, and Tulsi Ramayana, the Kamba Ramayana, like a different scholars. The theme is same, but they highlighting the different characters and they wrote the Ramayana story.
Okay.
So like that. So here they can't put up Ramayana story on the wall. You know that story? Ramayana? No.
Maybe that much, but
Okay, just I explain very small story. It's very big one. We are not going to explain all the story.
No.
It's very big. So it's very,
Yeah, I want to hear
it's
it.
very difficult to keep in the mind all the story.
Right.
Very short story. I explain it. You know, the king Dasharatha, he was ruling India, and in the Ramayana story. He ruling in India, and he had the total 3 wives. Then also he don't have any children. Then he making one sacrifice fire. From the fire god was coming Agni, and he given one sweet thing to that king. And he distributing all their 3 wives that sweet. And they got 4 sons, like a Rama, Lakshmana, Bharat, and Shatrughan. In the 4 sons, Rama, he is the hero of the Ramayana story. Okay, and they got 4 sons. At the same time, and now that place was in the Nepal, it's called Janakpur. There the 2 brothers are ruling. You can see even the carvings also, the 2 brothers.
Okay.
Janaka Raja and Kushadvaja, these are the name of the brothers. They had the 4 daughters, like a Sita, Mandavi, Srutakirte, and Urmila. All of them they given to Dasaratha's son. They making marriages. It's called Kanyadana. They given daughter to that all the 4 sons. And here you can see all the marriages of carvings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are all marriage sculptures. After the marriage, they go in procession with the chariot. You can see there, the chariot. Each chariot they're sitting 4 of them. Okay, they go in procession. Even that story continuing there also on the other side.
Yeah.
But we coming in the second line. See, one time the Rama and his wife Sita and his brother Lakshmana, they coming 14 years in the forest to obey his father order. So then they stay in the forest, and that place name is called Panchavati. They create one hut and they stay in the forest. And there one deer was coming. When the Rama he was sitting with his wife Sita, there one deer was appearing, going around in that hut, near the hut. When the Sita, she looking the deer, she's very much like the deer. She's very much like the deer, and she was asking to Rama, I want the deer, please catch the deer alive. You see, she's showing the deer. And here, Rama he going to catch the deer, And he leaves the Lakshmana in that place because that is the forest. There is a lot of animals are there and demons are there. You can take care of that Sita. So then he tried to catch the deer alive here.
Okay.
And here he tried to catch the deer alive, but it's not possible because the deer is not a original deer. That is also one of the demon. He comes as a deer form. The demon name is called Maricha. And then
He turns to a man.
the Rama, he was hit by the arrow. When he know that he hit by the arrow, he killed that deer. Then the deer head was cut and fell on the ground. Originally he took that demon form. And he started crying with the Rama's voice. He's not crying his own voice. He creates like a Rama's voice and he calling that names Lakshmana, Sita, like a painful voice. When the Sita, she heard that voice, she thinking, oh Rama, he's in the trouble.
Yeah.
So then Sita, she sent to Lakshmana to Rama's place. Here, the Rama and Lakshmana both are meet each other. Finally, Sita, she's alone. And that opportunity uses that main demon. He coming from the Lanka. Now it's the Lanka we call him. So he coming from the Lanka. His name Ravana. He had the 10 heads and 20 arms. But he is not coming in the original form. He coming like a Brahmin, like a beggar. He begging something from the Sita. When she tried to give the fruits, then he kidnapping her and took her into Lanka. He showing his original position like a 10 heads and 20 arms, and he was kidnapping her and took her into Lanka. And here you can see that that kidnapping sculpture. Here, the second line.
Oh wow.
And Sita, she's sitting on the back.
Right.
In that time, already they used that planes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That imagination is there
Right.
at that time.
Right.
And he was kidnapping. Then the Rama and his brother Lakshmana, they start to searching that place.
Right.
They're searching and searching and searching. Finally they reach this place, Hampi. In that time it was called Kishkinda. The two monkey brothers, they ruling here. Rama, he killing one of them and he taken another brother help and they go nearby the Lanka. But in between that Lanka and India, there is a big sea was there, like a ocean. How they cross that sea? It's very difficult, no? So then the Rama, he gave order to all the monkey soldiers, you can bring the big stones, we want to build the bridge from India to Lanka. So then all the monkeys, they're carrying that big stones. Yeah, see that. You can see that. The monkeys, they start to carry the big stones and they built a bridge here and they cross the sea and they kill the demon.
Wow.
And then they released that wife Sita from the Lanka.
Right.
So all the story they called me in the temple in the 3 round. The people going 3 round to the temple, they understand all this Ramayana story. It was beginning from downwards and it ended over in the upwards.
And this is the dark stone.
Yeah. So that is the main sanctum of the temple. But inside the sanctum there is no any idols remaining, just only pedestals remaining there. But this is the dancing hall, this is the part of the temple, I told you. And in this dancing hall there are 4 pillars in the black stone. But this kind of stones are not available in the local area. The stones are brought from the Andhra Pradesh, from the Varangal and different places. And they kept here, they carve it like a pillar and keeping in this place.
This is a different kind.
This is the basalt.
Yeah.
That is the granite and this is the basalt.
Yep.
Basalt is not a harder than the granite, it's not a smoother than the soft stone, it's like a medieval. In that stone they carve very intricate carvings in this place. They are different Vishnu incarnations they carved on the stone, on the pillar. And you can see here the Vishnu with his 2 wives, like a Bhudevi and Sri Devi. So this type of carving is repeated in all the 4 pillars, even here also. And in that pillar, and the downwards, and on that pillar, and this pillar also. All the 4 pillars it was repeated. And here it is the last incarnation of the Vishnu.
Oops.
So this is the last incarnation of the Vishnu, Kalki. Already he took 9 incarnations, but I had to took 10th one. Still we are waiting for the incarnation.
Oh.
When he took that incarnation, then he came in the horse riding, and he holding a wheel and conch, shield and sword. These are the symbol of the Vishnu. And this is the 8th incarnation of the Vishnu here. This is the 8th incarnation of the Vishnu. When he born, the Krishna incarnation, he born as a cowherd. And he watching the cows. That is the main job. And once he started playing the flute, all the cows are gathering in one place. That much of attraction is there in the cow and the flute music. Not only cows, all the animals, they enjoy that flute music. And also the gopikas, they were beautiful girls. They like that flute music. Then only he had a total of 16,000 girlfriends.
Yeah, that's quite a few. Amazing. Well, the basalt is still pretty hard. Yeah, it's lava. Basalt just comes out of the volcanoes. I'm going to get some